Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. And I got some new baits that came from some guys that I found on YouTube in Florida, and I want to show these baits to you. I'm really excited to check them out, and I want to tell you a little about these guys as well, so stay tuned. So today, I want to talk about some new baits I got from some guys that I found on YouTube that are out of Florida, and they make some pretty cool baits, and they got a pretty cool website, and they got a really good YouTube channel. So I want to talk about their stuff. I want to talk about the baits I got, and then kind of tell you why I got it, but I'm not going to get too much into it because you'll understand in a few months why I'm talking about this stuff. So lately, I've been watching a lot of saltwater, freshwater videos. You guys know that I fish a lot of freshwater. I don't really do saltwater. I'm usually just always bass fishing or catching crappie or something like that, trying to catch stripers, all that good stuff, all the freshwater stuff. But I've been watching a lot of saltwater videos lately because I want to fish saltwater. I want to get out and do some saltwater fishing. I don't live but about 2.5 hours from the ocean. And I have saltwater fished before in my life when I used to live at the beach, and I like it, so I want to learn more about it. So I started watching a lot of saltwater videos, and I got a friend that lives down in Port Charlotte, Florida, and he's a captain on a boat down there, and we talk about fishing all the time. And in the process of that, I was searching YouTube channels and stuff in that area because I've talked about going down and fishing with him a bunch of times, going out on his boat. And I found these guys, and the YouTube channel is called Salt Strong. And if you guys haven't checked it out and you're interested in learning how to do some saltwater fishing, especially inshore saltwater fishing, catching flounder and reds and catching snook and tarpon, these dudes are the guys to watch. I mean, they really are awesome. And they make some really good baits that are specifically for targeting those species. Now, I love to fish swim baits. I love paddle tails. I love swim baits. I like jerk baits. When it comes to soft plastics, I love swimming baits and stuff like that. And so they have their own swim baits, and it's their own color and everything. It's just there, specifically theirs. You can't get it anywhere else except at their website. Go to saltstrong.com and you can get the stuff. But I really like their swim baits. Now, here's the thing. They're out there using these swim baits, and they're catching reds, and they're catching tarpon, they're catching flounder, and they're catching snook on these things. But they also can go out and catch bass on them. And that's what intrigued me. Being able to have a bait that I could throw for largemouth or smallmouth or stripers, and then be able to go take that same bait and go fish in the saltwater, which you can do that with a lot of baits. You can take a lot of freshwater baits and fish them with saltwater and catch saltwater fish. But I like the fact that they've made this color that is like a color that really, really just triggers these fish. And so I watched a whole bunch of their videos and decided that I want to get those baits and I want to try them out in fresh water and see how well they do, because I've seen how well they're doing in saltwater and stuff, and I've even seen them, throw them in some freshwater stuff. So I wanted to get them. So I ordered some, and that's what's in this package. And I ordered some of their weighted hooks as well. So I'm going to show you what I got. I just got 2 packages of each that I really liked, and now that I've actually sneak peeked it and stuff. And now that I've seen them, I'm going to order a bunch more because I really like them. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Z-Man stuff and their paddle tail stuff. But I've watched them on this channel for a while now, and these guys are hammering. And being able to use one bait to target so many different fish excites me a lot. So without further ado, we're going to dive into it. We're going to show you the first bait that I really liked, and I ended up getting 2 packages. They had a 3.5-inch paddle tail. And I really like that because that's about the size. I throw the 3-4-inch paddle tails all the time. And I just love this color. It's like a pearl flake, but it's not necessarily that white flake. And these are scented. They're called the Slam Shady. And they're scented paddle tails. And hopefully you guys can see that because I haven't opened up the package yet. I'm not going to until I go fishing. But super cool paddle tails. Really cool color, and I'm excited to throw these. And since we're in the fall, and fish are chasing bigger baits. And I can just tell these have a really nice flake in them, really nice paddle tail. And I can tell you right now that largemouth, smallmouth, stripers are going to crush these things. But that's the 3.5. And I really like that 3.5. That's going to be like a go-to for me for a lot of stuff. But then they had a bigger one. And I wanted to go with the bigger one. Because in their videos, they talk about fishing the smaller one in the spring when the bait fish are small. And they talk about now, this time of year, they size up to this one. Now this is a 5-inch, I think. Let's say, yeah, this is a 5-inch, if I remember correctly. These are 5-inch paddle tails. I'm trying to shake them down so you guys can see them a little bit better. But, I don't know. There we go. Anyway, it's a nice 5-inch paddle tail. And hopefully you guys can see that, because I really like this flake color. It's a unique color. I haven't seen quite this color in those paddle tails. I've seen like something close, but not quite that color. So I'm really excited because it's like kind of a pearl silverish gray. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you can see it that well in the camera or not, but it's a very unique color, and it's supposed to represent like a mullet. And so it has that, I mean, and if you've seen a mullet, it's definitely got a mullet color to it. And I just really, really like them a lot. And then I'm going to pair them up. So I got those, and I got 2 packs each. I got 2 packs for the 3.5s, and then I got 2 packs of the bigger ones. And then I'm going to pair them up. I got 2 different size hooks that I got for them. Well, two different weights, not necessarily different size, because I got, I think I got 3/0 on everything. But, I got, this is the 1/16 ounce in 3/0, and then I got the 1/8 ounce in 3/0. And so I wanted to have a little bit different weights, so if I'm throwing across shallower stuff versus trying to get it down a little bit deeper, try a couple different weights. And I'm going to show you one of each. And I really like where the weights are. And these are the screw lock ones. So instead of, running it over the weight and stuff, this has the screw lock. And I really like the screw locks. But these also have like a little point that actually, if you look at them, you'll see there's a little point on the screw lock that helps poke into the bait first to line it up to screw it on better. And that really appealed to me as well. But that's what these are right here. And that's the 3/0, and I should probably put that up. And that's the 4/0, so you guys can see it. And I really like these screw locks, so I'm going to be ordering a lot more of these for just my other soft plastics and stuff. I think these 3/0 size is like the perfect size for throwing most of the baits that I like to throw. And so, and in the 1/16 and 1/8 ounce, I really like it. They do have like I think it's a 1/4 ounce as well, but these are the only ones they had in stock at the time, and so that's what I got because that's going to work probably good for me for what I'm doing right now. But yeah, those are the hooks that I'm going to run with it. I bought 2 packages of each one of those as well. But I got to tell you, watching those guys and watching their videos, you can learn so much from them. And just learning, trying to learn some more about saltwater fishing, because I'm not, I'll go deep sea fishing if somebody wants to take me out there, but they're going to have to do all that stuff because I don't want to learn all that craziness. I want to work on just inshore slam fishing, which is, your snook, your tarpon, your redfish, and your flounder type stuff, and then whatever else bites my line after that, and stuff. But that's what I'm going to target, and I don't want to use live bait. I mean, I see a lot of guys that are throwing live bait. I watched a ton of videos using live shrimp and a jig head, and one thing that everybody said is that, everything out there eats a shrimp. Everything out there, but I love fishing soft plastics. Am I going to try the jig head with the shrimp? Of course I am, because I want to catch fish. But in the process, I want to get really good at fishing soft plastics and lures and stuff for these saltwater fish, and I really want to focus on targeting those specific fish and getting really good at fishing those fish. And so that's going to be some stuff that I'm going to be doing down the road. I'm going to start doing some saltwater fishing, and you guys are going to see, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not putting out, I'm putting out 1 video a week instead of 2 videos a week right now, because I'm in the middle of packing up my house. I'm going to be moving, and I'm not going to tell you where I'm moving yet, but I am going to be moving, and it's pretty cool, and I'm going to be able to do a lot of crazy fishing. And I'm also going to be getting a new boat as well, and that's all going to be happening this coming year. I got to get moved first to get settled in, but I've got a lot of stuff coming on, so I'm going to have a lot of cool content being able to come out. Unfortunately, where I live right now, the state is locked down, so it's harder for me to get out. I'm doing homeschool, and I'm at home all day for 7.5, 8 hours trying to school my kid and then help him with stuff afterwards. So I'm not getting out to fish much. So I'm doing more gear review related stuff right now until I can get through this, get my move over with. I just don't have time. I'm having to do a lot of stuff around the house, get things packed up. I got people looking at the house, and you got to keep it all clean and organized. So I just had to go through and literally clean my whole fishing room, because the realtor lady's like, can you clean that room up a little bit, because I just got rods and reels and stuff everywhere in here, and so I had to organize that. So I've had to stage my house as best I can, so people can come look at it to buy it. So I am selling it, and I am moving. And I'm very excited about that, because I'm moving closer to bodies of water that I want to fish. And that was kind of the plan. And I'm going to be able to get to do some really cool stuff. And I'm going to get to do some saltwater fishing as well. So I'm going to be able to do freshwater and saltwater. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to make that happen. And I'm pretty excited about that. But that's all I'm going to tell you, because I'm not going to give it away until I get moved and you guys get to see where I'm at. So you guys stay tuned for that, because I'm going to have some cool stuff coming up. I'm actually going to get to go do some deep sea fishing too, which I'm really excited about, because I have a friend that owns a deep sea boat, and he's a captain, and we can go out and catch some crazy stuff offshore. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. So I got some stuff planned. This whole craziness that happened in this world kind of messed up a lot of my plans that I had, so I'm trying to configure, and do some things to make that happen. So, but anyway, back to the baits. Salt Strong, check them out. Check out the YouTube channel. Go to saltstrong.com and check out them. They're called the Slam Shadies. You can only get them at their website. You can't get them anywhere else. And they actually have paired up with Z-Man as well. And they got some stuff that's a Slam Shady color for Z-Man. But again, that's coming soon on their website. And you're only going to be able to buy it there. You're not going to be able to buy it in the store. So definitely check them out. Go watch some of their videos. I mean, I love watching their stuff. The guys are really cool. There's a lot of stuff they teach. And just a really cool channel to watch. So I definitely recommend it, especially guys that want to fish saltwater as well as freshwater. They do a lot of saltwater stuff, and they got a lot of, if you guys are trying to go after them reds and stuff, I definitely highly recommend them as a channel. So that's all I got for you guys. Check out their baits. I'm going to get out there and shoot some videos fishing their baits here in a few days, hopefully, and try to catch some fish and see if they get on some big largemouth to show you guys that they actually catch freshwater as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. Love the baits. Very excited about it. So that's all I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, hit that like button, that subscribe button, the ding dong button, all those things you got to do for YouTube. And then just do yourself a favor. Get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.